tweet at DriveTimeRTE.
Edco, the publishers of a controversial Junior Cert textbook, have apologised for the discriminatory depiction of a traditional Irish family in its health and wellbeing book, which features as part of the social, personal and health education curriculum. One line in the depiction reads that the Irish family eats potatoes, bacon and cabbage every day, and that they don't like change or difference. I'm joined now by Helen Duignan, who's Aontú representative, and joins me now, as I say. Helen, you're very welcome to the programme.
Thank you, Cormac.
How do you describe what you see in this book, the depiction of a traditional Irish family?
Well, I think outrageous is not overstating my reaction, and everyone in the country, it seems, because it's a very hot topic. It describes the family as completely insular, bigoted, closed to new ideas, suspicious of the world, xenophobic, basically. It's a family, an Irish family. I don't know if they ever existed, but they certainly don't exist now.
Well, let me read a little bit of the blurb in the textbook. And there's a little cartoon picture of presumably a mother and father wearing what looks like woolly jumpers. The father is holding some tool for farming. The boy and girl, the girl is wearing a skirt and she's Irish dancing. The boy seems to be wearing a woolly jumper as well. He's Irish dancing. There's a hurl and a slither. The blurb reads, "We do not like change or difference. All our family members are Irish. We do not have a single relation living abroad or anyone from another country in our family. We have a family business and it's expected that we'll join when we finish. Noreen would like to be a yoga instructor, but my dad said it's not a proper job and she must stick to what she knows. We eat Irish food and have potatoes, bacon and cabbage every day because it's Irish and it's our tradition. Our holidays are spent touring Ireland. We all play Irish musical instruments and go to the Fleadh every year. Sean wanted to learn drums and steel guitar, but Mum said no because there are lots of great Irish instruments. We love sport, but we must only play hurling, handball or Gaelic football. No foreign games are permitted. It's okay for us to watch television programmes that are made in Ireland, like Ireland's Fittest Family and The Late Late Show, but our parents complain that RTE is showing more and more imported trash every day. The only movies we get to see are Irish ones, none of that Hollywood rubbish for us. We get told off if we mix with people with a different religion from ours, as they would be a bad influence on us." And that's the blurb that goes with the picture as well. Do you find that offensive?
I find it, if it was a description of a family, if the learning outcome was just to teach children not to be bigoted, it would be one thing, but it's not, because the children are asked, and bear in mind these are 12 to 13-year-olds who get this book first year secondary school, to imagine, close their eyes. It actually says, close your eyes and imagine you live in this family. For most 12 and 13-year-olds, this would be a horror to live in a family that didn't allow any foreign culture, food, television, etc. Mm-hmm. So it seems like almost aversion therapy for the child to imagine it. And remember, it's pitted against family B, which is a cosmopolitan, jet-setting family who live a lifestyle that most people could only dream of.
And they're multicultural as well.
They're multicultural.
But Edco, the book's publishers, Edco, said the activity will now be replaced and they've apologised for the hurt. Can I read just a line or two from their statement? It is important by way of fairness. By means of background and context, they say, the main function of this activity is designed to help students understand the importance of diversity in our lives, to introduce students to the Equal Status Act and highlight the types of discrimination they covered. The publishers of a controversial, they say they've apologised for the discriminatory way it's depicted the traditional Irish family, and they use exaggeration and hyperbole and so on, but they've got this wrong, they say. I mean, that's fair enough. They're putting their hands up when they get it wrong.
Well, we have to say that it's come to light yesterday that the Irish language version of the book doesn't contain this chapter. And I think that's very, very telling. So whoever, at whatever point in the line, the publisher, the authors, the Department of Education, the Minister, the NCCA, someone decided that this was offensive material and they wouldn't push it in an Irish language school setting. So I think people were very aware, and I think questions have to be answered for that, for sure. we need to know who passed this. And it's not just, oh, let's depict a stereotypically bigoted family. It's actually inculcating in children's minds that everything Irish is not to be liked or celebrated, but all the foreign culture that the other family enjoy is to be liked and celebrated. There are many ways to teach diversity, inclusion, pluralism, etc., without completely denigrating our own language and culture. And it's very important to note the context of this, because this year, what used to be part and parcel of the curriculum, introduced by Micheál Martin in 1999, that every child should be given a strong sense of their national Irish identity. That has been now removed.
Okay, well,
that is removed.
The Department of Education say that it's the responsibility of each school to choose the resources it teaches on the curriculum. Look, we'll leave it there for the moment. They have pulled the book and they've apologised. So that's where it stands at the moment. Helen Duignan of Aontú, thank you.